Sup, bruh? Sup, bruh? What's up, bruh? This is my new thing now. I'm gonna say that all the time, constantly. That's me. This is me now. This is me. Get used to it. It's not a phase, mom. What's up, everybody? As I clean my glasses and put them on my face, revel in the new model. A friend of the channel and sovereign of that strange back corner of the garden with the cactus that looks a bit like Alfred Hitchcock, I never post my doodles, made me a new V model. Yay! And it even, if you look close, it even has a Melfi t-shirt. Actually, let me just real quick. Let me. There we go. Look, it's the Melfis! Yay! Yay! They're wonderful. They're all having a picnic. Huzzah! Huzzah and fair time. Whoop! That's not where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be here. I gotta resize myself so I'm not too big. I think that's about where I was size-wise. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's correct. Feel free to correct me if it's not. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everyone. I have not been playing a whole lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately, I'm going to be honest with you. My power was off today. For quite a long time. If you didn't see the announcement, it was off from like 2 o'clock until like 20 to 8 this evening. So literally 20 minutes before I announced the streams. And oh shit. The Synchro Cup started? What? I'm not prepared. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Wait, new accessories? What new accessories? Ooh, 6 samurai icon. Ooh. Okay, I've seen the secret pack already. It looks like it would be relevant to me, but it is not. It is not. The new coin is good. I do like that. The deluxe frame, I don't love. It's like, it's okay. I don't know who this is, so I don't really care that much. But I mean, the 6 samurai icon looks kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyway, let's jump into the Synchro Cup. Thank you. It is a cool model. Everyone say congrats to I Never Post My Doodles for making such a cool model for me. I got tickets and card sleeves and gems and money. I got dinero. That sweet, sweet kashish. I'm gonna make a new deck for this. Because I had an idea for a deck. So I'm gonna try and use the Melfis. I think it's Melfis are my go-to for a reason. They're very good. And I like playing with them. What is hide and seek? Staring contest, yes. Tag. You don't really need tag. We're definitely putting one of you in. And then the next thing I want to get is Sprite, which work crazy good with Melfis, because Melfis are all level 2. Sprite Blue, there you is. Let's get that in there. Now, Sprite Double Cross, no, because we're not going to have rank 2s, we're not going to have link 2s or anything. Having a quick effect banish might be good. This could be very good. This could finish a game. I'm gonna pop one of those in there. Just the one. Hey, what's up, Giorno? I did get the Fleur-de-Lis. No, I didn't. The Fleur-de-Lis icon. No, I thought you were talking about the Performer Pal Strawberry Parfait. No. I didn't get the Fleur-de-Lis icon. I should have. I know you told me about it. And I fully forgot. I am sorry about that. I'm also quite sleep deprived right now, so we'll see. We'll see if that happens. I want rescue. We're definitely gonna put some rescue cats in there. We're also probably gonna get obedience, schooling, at least 2 of those, and then I think we put the nimble engine in. Nimble. So we put that in. The beaver. Now, actually, do we want to put the nimble engine in? Because I feel like that's mainly for XZs. I'm trying to learn Crystron in the Synchro Cup, and I'm failing quite badly. I'm sorry to hear that, Jorno. It is rough trying to learn a new archetype, especially in like a tournament setting. That's pretty rough. I'm sticking to what I know. Okay, so Nimble, I think, will be good just to get like level 2s on the board, so that we can like summon for the sprites and stuff. But we need tuners. That's the most important thing. So we're gonna get Diva. That's probably gonna find it better. Yeah. So Deep Sea Diva, because it's a tuner that summons a copy of itself. So perfect. Immediately we've got some plays. We're gonna get what's it called? Squadron, Wing Ear Squadron or something. No, you spell squadron with an N, don't you know? I'm an English major. Oh shit, I only have 1. Well, let's craft another one. Why not? You can never have too many squadrons. Hoppy Ear Squadron is really good. I don't know why I only had 1. Is fine. Failure is a part of the process. Indeed. Indeed it is, Jorno. Failure is an important part of the process. It's the part of the process that tells you which part of the process isn't working. What's missing from this? More tuners, I guess. Alright, let's look at some... Oh, wait. Whoa. Mystical Forest. What am I doing? Of course. So, we've got Kitty Tail. We've got Valeriforn. That's what we wanted. Calantosa. Kitty Tail is pretty good. Are you a tuner? No. Tuner? No. Okay. So, we've got some tuners. Penny is also a tuner that we are using. I can double up on some of the Melfies if I really need to. If we're getting Kitty Tail, though, we should probably get Pero, Cerberus, and then Steed of the Floral. There we go. 3 of those. Because they summon themselves and they're level 6s, so you can go into level 8 synchros really quickly. Then let's get Alpha. That's a level 8 that can go into level 10s really quickly. And then we get... What's another one I can do? What's a cool strat here? What's a cool strat? What's up, Ole? I'm trying to decide on what else I can add to this deck to make it a bit more viable competitively. Well, I suppose I can add the staples, right? Yeah. We're gonna grab Chaos Angel. We're gonna grab Baron, Baron. We're gonna grab Axel and Herald of the Arclight for sure. We're also probably gonna grab Ash Blossom. I didn't know that we're gonna grab Ghost Spell, actually. I don't know about Ghost Spell. Another Ash Blossom, why not? Why not? That's what I ask. Why not, in fact? What do you say? There are probably better options, but I do love having Lightning Storm in a deck. I feel like it's surprisingly good I could put mulch armies in here. Alright. Yeah, maybe we get rid of Lightning Storm and put mulch armies in. Or we just have more than 40 cards in this deck. I don't know why I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Then let's while we're doing this, let's get a Maxi or Imperm. You're tired as well, Ole? Man, I am exhausted. I am losing my marbles right now. My marbles all over the damn place. Everywhere. Every square inch of the place is covered with marbles. It's a damn catastrophe over here, marble-wise. Drawing cards is important, but I feel like I have a lot of ways to get the cards that I need. I don't have a lot of negates. Yeah, Imperm. Okay, 42 I am comfortable with. Now, oh, what's the name of that freaking dragon? What's the name of that freaking dragon? Let's go level 4, level 6, and level 8, and level 10. And, hell, why not? Level 12. And then we make them all synchros. And we see which ones I have. I am certain to find the ones I want. Main deck is basically done. For now, at least. We can tweak it as the stream goes on. There we go. Vachram. Can't believe I forgot Vachram. Do I... That's a lot of tuners. I don't know that I can get that many tuners all at once. This banishes cards from my graveyard, which is not exactly what this deck wants to do. Silvera is so good, just in general. Satellite Warrior is a good finisher. Stardust Dragon you have to have if you have Axel. Desert Locusts, yes. What else, though? What else could be good? What else could be gravy? What else could be... How do we put some mustard on this? You know? That's really the crux of the matter. How do we spread some Dijon on this bad boy? We're going whole grain on this fella. Right over here. And I want to know how we do that. How do we get to that point? How do we reach whole grain mastery? You know what I mean? You smelling when I'm stepping in? Maybe we should get, what's that FA one? The one that turns into a... Oh, wow. Naturia Barkion would be so good, but it's an ultra rare. Yeesh. I do not want to build an ultra rare for a single tournament. Goodness gracious, no thank you. Borrow Load Savage actually would not be good in this tournament because you need link cards for it. Crystal Wing could be good, but like, I don't know. When I had Crystal Wing in a different deck, I felt like I never used it once. It just never came up. So it felt like such a waste. Psy Framelord is also an ultra rare. Which, no, I don't want to use ultra rares. If you want the Fleur de Lis icon, just go to the notification and scroll down. Click on the image that a Blaze and Dogmatic Ecclesia are on it, and then type in this code, YCDGM. Also, I need to go have a great time. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for joining in, Marty, and being here. Enjoy your great time. I hope you have a great time as well. Yo, are you sure you should be streaming? If you don't feel well, you don't have to force yourself. No, I'm good. I'm exaggerating for comedic effect. I promise I'm fine. Marbles equals lost. Indeed. Trust me, I've been doing this for a while. I'm not gonna force myself to stream if I don't think that it's a good idea. But thank you for the worry. I appreciate that you guys care about my health. I'm listening to some podcasters read Hunger Games. What? Like an audio book, or are they doing like a riff tracks thing? where they're like making jokes? Or are they discussing it? Is it like a literature podcast? Ole, I'm confused and perplexed. Okay. What can we throw in here that's really gonna spice things up? That's warriors, unfortunately. Okay, first things first. Rare and normal only. I could pretend that I'm going to craft things for this tournament. I'm not. Queen of Thorns? That could be a fun, like... If I rarely get them to low health, and I want to force them to not summon things. I'm gonna toss that in just for memes. I have to fill 5 spaces. It's fine. Dragon tuners, unfortunately, I do not have. Insect tuners, I don't have. Dragon tuners, no. High speed droid. If it attacks a defense position, it has piercing damage. Banish one machine monster. That's machine monster synergy. We don't have those. Monsters with less attack than this card cannot attack. Also, neither player can activate the effects to face up. That would ruin my own strategies. No. I mean, I could add another Merry Melfi's. I think that's probably good. That has a good bounce effect. So, it wouldn't be a terrible thing. Plus, it's a level 4, which can, you know, synchro into Desert Locusts or Silvera, which... and so on and so forth. So I think that's a good idea. We don't have light or dark monsters. We're working mostly with earth and air. Earth and wind. When it's synchro summoned, you draw a card. Can attack all special. You see, the thing is, I can synchro into this and then synchro again. You know what I mean? Like, it's a level 6 monster. It draws me a card. I can synchro into something else. You know, contrary to popular opinion, someone feeling like ass isn't that comedic, lol. Fair enough, I won't harp on it anymore. Discussing it, definitely trying to actually do some literary critique. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. We love literary critique over here. Majestic Stardust. No, I need Majestic Dragon, which I don't have. That's Iron Chain synergy. You see, the problem is with a lot of, like, these things, they either just don't have very good effects, or they're synergistic with an archetype I'm not playing. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, target 1 face up, it loses 2,400 attack. That feels quite situational. That feels quite situational, sorry. Digusto Felcos. It's a shame. Well, I was about to be like, it's a shame we can't use synchro monsters because there's a Digusto synchro monster which is great with sprites. But if we could use, I mean, not synchro, Xyz. But if we could use Xyz monsters, you know, that it would solve a lot of the other problems we're having. One fusion monster. This is a fusion card, unfortunately, so we can't do anything else. It's synchro only, right? Yeah. I mean, we could just go into this like as a Gaia. 13 cards. 13 card extra deck. That's kind of fine. I don't hate that, actually. I mean, we've got all the important ones. We've got Satellite Warrior, which can destroy a bunch of cards. We've got Chaos Angel, which we can use Silvera as well as Sprites, Blue, and Jet to synchro into. Those are our dark and light types, basically. We've also got Herald of the Arclight, which is a light type, and I believe this has a thing of you can treat one light or dark monster you control as a tuner. Exactly. So, if we have Sprite Blue and Sprite Jet on the field, and we happen to have like a Herald of the Arclight or something like that, or Queen of Thorns. Ooh, we have Queen of Thorns. Okay. So then, yeah, if we have Queen of Thorns in play, and I get Sprite Blue and Sprite Jet out, it's very easy to get them out at the same time. I can Synchro into Chaos Angel, banish something. All of my Synchro monsters are protected from being destroyed in battle. Yeah, great. Okay, let's do this. I think this is actually looking pretty good. I am surprisingly happy with this. I was worried that this was going to be like... I was going to get into this and find out that all of my plans were wrong. Because I was thinking about this the other day. But let's see how it goes. Oh wait, it's not using my new coin? Duelist Cup, you're not using my new coin? But it's a great coin. Ooh, this field is awesome. What? Dude, this field is sick. Are we in space? It lights up. Oh, it's like the synchro thing. I love that. I'm in love. I am in love with this. This is awesome. Oh no. Oh, this is just cool. Damn. I don't have anything funny to say. This is just cool. What are you playing? Speedroid. Okay. I didn't know that there was pendulum speedroids. I know they can summon each other and add to the hand very quickly. Oh, dang. Yeah, I suppose pendulum is one way around this, isn't it? Because pendulum monsters go to the extra deck, but they aren't actually in the extra deck. So you can have a bunch of synchro monsters and then a bunch of pendulum monsters in your... Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I suppose that's not a huge revelation, is it? That's just how pendulums work. Wait, a pen summon? Shouldn't that technically be banned because it's a summoning mechanic? I think it's because it's not a summoning mechanic necessarily from the extra deck. We'll see how it works. It might be a loophole. It could be because... Well, they synchro summoned off of that. Somehow. Huh. Huh. Well, rituals are banned, no? Are they? Why would rituals be banned? I thought this was like, you're only allowed to have synchros in your extra deck. I didn't realize they were gonna be as strict as to ban rituals. That seems like a lot, actually. Now you see the problem with obedience schooling is if I play it and I get a tuner out of my deck and everything, I can only synchro into beast monsters. That's the big drawback of obedience schooled, is that you can get a bunch of monsters onto the field, but you can only make beast monsters with it. Because ritual is a summoning mechanic that is not synchro. No, I see where you're coming from. I recognize what you're saying. It does seem like they're kind of okay with pendulum though, so I don't know why synchro would be different. I mean, not synchro. I don't know why rituals would be different. This feels kind of pick and choose. I mean, if you're gonna ban fusions and Xyz and rituals from this tournament, why wouldn't you also ban pendulums? Do you think they did it for variety? Oh shit, turn 1 Baron. Ugh. That's a... Don't love that. Don't love that, Samael. Samael over... That's Samael over there. I'm going to Melfi Hide and Seek real quick. Are you gonna negate? Melfi staring contest. Let's see if I can bait the negate. Because I want to use Rescue Cat here. Because Rescue Cat I can synchro into other things. Let's see if I can bait the negate with Obedience Schooled. Negate it. Negate it, Baron. You know you want to. Yes! Yes! Ooh, we got him. We got him. We got him on the negate. Okay, then we can summon Rescue Cat. We don't have to worry about Cleo Wing, because none of our monsters are like level 5. And the only above level 5 monster that we have doesn't activate its ability on the field. It activates it off the field. Okay, well, we're going to summon Valeriforn and Calantosa. Neither are going to be able to activate their effects, that's fine. Whatevs. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter, doesn't even register. Doesn't even function in my mind. Then we're going to special summon White Steed. Then we're going to... This can negate our synchros, though. What am I going to do here? I could go into Vachram. Oh, wait, no. I can do my own Baron. And then negate the negate. Yeah, I'll destroy their Baron. If they try and negate me with Clear Wing, I can negate that. It feels like this is going to be able to negate my negate of the negation, though. How is this going to shake out? Probably for exactly the Speedroid deck, actually. Because Oh, okay, so they literally only allowed pendulums for this kind of deck? Okay, well, let's... We're not going to get anywhere by not doing things. So we're going to do that. You're going to try and negate me, yes? And then I'm going to negate you. Are you going to negate me again? Are you going to be able to stack negates? Okay. Well, that certainly happened. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh dear. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I should have summoned Vachram. Then I could have activated it from the graveyard. Oh, well, I can Melfi Staring Contest into put Fenny back in the deck, get Wally into my hand, special summon Wally at the end of turn. Problem is, this is going to be able to negate again next turn, which isn't going to be good for me, damn it. But Melfi Hide and Seek will protect it from being destroyed. But it's still, I think it still gets the negate off. I don't know how it's going to shake out. We'll see. We'll see. Samael. My favorite member of the Black Eyed Peas. Sam I Am. Ooh, a face down monster. You do not see those very often. Gotta say. Okay, so he discarded a Call Beyond the Grave, or Call from Beyond the Grave. Well, okay. Let's activate this. See what it does. Oh. It doesn't resolve? Did you choose not to resolve it, or is it something you couldn't resolve? Okay, then we summon these. Oh, because it's level 5 or higher. That's right! Melfi's aren't level 5 and higher. Okay, yeah, we're gonna activate Caddy. We're gonna activate Perpy. These two are going to... I'm gonna special summon Kalantosa to the field. Kalantosa is going to destroy Baron. I'm gonna add Hoppia Squadron to my hand. Normally I would add Penny, but this thing is gonna be able to like wipe anything I do with Penny. So I want to get rid of Baron. Actually, that's stupid. I should have gotten rid of this thing. Fuck. Ooh, wait. Okay. Let's see. Negate. Destroy. Yeah, and then I can, into Merry Melfi's, bounce the Synchro. Because they're going to go into battle phase now. Yeah, I go into Merry Melfi's, bounce the Synchro. Merry Melfi's has got higher attack than anything on their side of the field. They're going to have to try and get this out again, which they might be able to do, but they're not going to be able to attack with it. Oh, shit. Okay. Also, I have Melfi Staring Contest, so I can reduce attack. By the defense of all the Melfis in my hand, which is kind of a lot, actually. Like, enough to make a difference. Okay, you're going to Pendulum this. Okay, and then you're going to use these two to make the level 7 again. Okay. I don't have an Xyz monster in my special. Why would I activate that ability? Why does that ability trigger if I don't have an X? I guess because it has to. T. Roibos. Which means red boss, maybe. Hey Matthew, welcome back to the stream. How's your Sword Soul deck doing? How come it's turn 3? Cause it's Yu-Gi-Oh! We did spend like a good 20-something minutes building the deck. So it's turn 3 because we didn't start playing until, I don't know, 8 minutes ago. Okay, we're gonna do this just to reduce damage. Yep. Do this again. And do this again. So now we're only taking 1,300. That's manageable. I mean, we're gonna lose the card anyway. We may as well destroy it. I normally save that for, Vachram. Vachram. No. Oh, shit! What? I didn't even realize that synergy was in this deck. Holy crap. So, how it goes is that White Steed is supposed to destroy a card and negate an attack. But because I have Melfi Hide and Seek, it stops my beast monsters from being destroyed the first time they would be destroyed by card effect in a turn. So, I basically just negated this attack for free. I just got to negate an attack. That's crazy. Okay, yeah. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna play... Catty, I think. And we'll end the turn. Because they will be... Am I playing an event? Yes, this is the Synchro Cup. Yeah, I can marry Melfi Puppy. I probably should have done my draw 3 beast monsters. Is this a beast monster? Yeah, I should have done that. But I didn't. I did not. Such is life. Shit. I also made a misplay there. I should have played Pony, because then I could have gotten Hoppy a Squadron back into my hand. Hector, good luck. Thank you. We're actually doing surprisingly good. We built this deck at the beginning of the stream. I'm not sure if it's gonna be great. It's kind of a riff on my existing Melfi deck, but just with the Nimble engine, the Sprite engine, and a bunch of random synchros thrown in. I didn't really have a plan beyond the fact that Melfis and Sprites work really good together, and they can summon onto the field very quickly. I'm just going to use the Crystron Loner. That's absolutely fair. After I'm done with the stream, I'm probably... if I play a bit more in the tournament, I'll definitely use the Loner decks. That's one of my favorite parts about these events, is I get to try out a bunch of new decks. Maybe you find an archetype I like playing. Who knows? Okay, Catty and Pappy. Pappy is going to... Puppy. I'm going to special summon... Valeraphorn to the field. Because I'm going to add Penny to my hand. I'm going to summon Axel Stardust. Because the thing is, Axel Stardust will try and summon a tuner from the graveyard. They're going to try and negate me summoning the tuner from the graveyard. But since I already have a tuner on the field, I can sack Axel into regular Stardust Dragon, into Satellite Warrior, destroy a bunch of cards on their field, maybe swing out next turn. What kind of playstyle do you like anyway? I kind of, I go for a bunch of different ones. I guess my favorite would be like Toolbox. I like having a bunch of different answers and coming up with like a bunch of like being able to like work my way out of a situation, you know? I feel like this one's going to be a problem. Destroy all other face-up cards? No. Wait. Okay, no. No. 'Cause that's all face-up, all other cards on the field. Yeah, that's all other cards on the field, including theirs. Why didn't that happen? No. Oh, it negated. It just negated the effect. Okay. So we're going to go into Melfi Penny. That. Yes, I will special summon a monster to the field. I will special summon Axel Synchro. I will do this. And Wally. And Catty. We have to have Pony in the hand so that we can get things back into our hand from the graveyard. Axel Synchro in attack mode. Yes, do that. They're going to negate. Absolutely. And then I can quick effect into this. Sack it. Bring out Stardust. Synchro into Satellite. Satellite Warrior is going to be unaffected by everything. And I'm going to be able to destroy a bunch of cards. So yeah, that happens. Oh, and I get to summon yet another thing. Oh, I guess because it left the field. Yes. I will destroy you. I will destroy you. I will destroy you. There we go. And now we have a 5,500 beat stick. Fuck yeah. But yeah, Jonah, I like a lot of strategies. I enjoy sort of like a classic beatdown with a big beefy monsters. That's always fun. I like sort of, I guess my favorite strategies tend to be the ones where I have to think a bit, or like combo. Like that's maybe why I like gimmick decks so much. Is that I have to play into the gimmick, but use it to try and get like interesting combinations out that can save me from a situation. Like, nothing feels better than playing a deck like Melfi's, where suddenly you're up against decks that are like, you know, Blue Eyes or Fiendsmith or whatever, and they're expecting to just sort of win, and they go through their whole combo, and then you interrupt it at one point with like a well-placed Merry Melfi's or something like that. You bounce one card, and it throws off their entire game. There is no feeling like that in the world. But I also, you know, I like doing damage. It really depends on my mood at the end of the day. I like making big creatures, but I also like having cool effects. My mic might be a little bit high volume. Yeah, I think that's about where it normally is. Alright, I turned it down a little bit. What kind of playstyle do you like, Jorno? Am I going to build Ryzeal? I saw Ryzeal. I've played against Ryzeal. And it looks fun. Ryzeal looks fun. I don't know if I'm going to build it, though. It looks expensive. So I'm probably going to stick with the decks I'm already building. And then try and finish those. You know? Are these just forever? Okay, so these are just forever cancelled. You fireflied me. Okay, what am I gonna do here? I mean, I could just attack. That sure is an option. Well, I'll summon this in attack mode. Try and bait them into attacking it so I can get something into my hand. I guess I'll destroy... What do you do? You can banish from your graveyard. No, I don't want that in your graveyard then. We'll destroy this one. And deal half your health and damage. Holy crap. Okay. Animation on Detonator Ryzeal looks insane. It does. Also, Detonator Ryzeal just looks sick as hell. It looks like an edgier version of Optimus Prime, and I love it. Kind of the same as you. I like the decks that make you think too. That's why I played Labyrinth and Branded for a while. Fair enough. I have been playing Branded more lately, and I've been getting into it. I like being able to like pull off the combos and stuff. It feels good. That's why I'm excited to try that sort of like Dark Magician as a Mina deck, because it feels like it has a lot of options. You know, it feels like you can... It feels like the general route is go into Dragoon, have Dragoon. You know, but it also feels like there are other options there. Like, you can go into the Dark Magicians, start drawing cards off of, like, spell activations. You can go into Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, I think he's called. And then, your spell cards can't be targeted. Like, there's so many fun things you can do. Red Eyes, I like because it's got, like, a burn sub-theme, and I do like burn. I just haven't found a burn deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! That I really love. You know what I mean? There's not been a burn deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! That I've been in love with. Okay, let's see if this will activate. Because if this does activate, what I can do is summon Herald. Herald of the Arclight. And then that's a standing negate. Yeah. Herald of the Arclight is just a negate on a stick, basically. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll get Herald out. We'll get Harold out. I should get, Now, here's a question that I failed to ask myself before I put it in my extra deck. Can I actually summon Queen of Thorns if I don't have a plant monster? Does Queen of Thorns require a plant monster? Oh, I'm gonna be so mad at myself if it does. Yup, it requires a plant type monster. I'm an idiot. Did you guys know I'm an idiot? I sure didn't. Okay, we're gonna do this. Kitty Tail we will activate. It will we'll select Veraforn, Valeraforn. This is the purpose of Kitty Tail, is that you send Cerberus to the graveyard, and then you forget that you have Herald of the Arclight out, so everything gets banished instead. And then you kind of waste your turn. You sort of waste your turn on that one. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. And I just left a kitty tail there for them to bully. That's a bullyable cat. Right there. Good play, in my opinion. Thank you. It was a mind game. Half of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the mental game. And I just, like, banished one of my own cards for no reason. They must be going nuts over there. Samael is, like, looking at me like, what is this madman thinking? He got rid of a perfectly good Cerberus. What is happening? It's fine. The only burn card I've ever played is probably Fiendsmith Lacrima Lamau. I considered Gizmic Puppet for a minute. Like, Gizmic Puppet looked like a good one because it was burn and an FTK, and I was like, that's tempting. But then I thought, nah. One, it's very expensive. Two, I don't love FTKs as a mechanic. I don't think a card game should be over in the first turn. Like, it's very impressive to pull it off, I guess. But, like, when you do that all the time, I feel like it would stop being special very quickly. It's fine. It's for the situation when Op has a DNA surgery on the field and makes everything a plant. Yeah, it's for that incredibly anime situation. For when I go up against my rival, who is a known DNA surgery runner. He runs a Naturia deck. He needs everything to be plants. I presume that trap is bad news. Are you gonna synchro into a level 8? You have a level 5 tuna out right now. You gonna synchro into a level 10? You have a level 5 other monster out. I am currently getting railed by a guy running Centurion. Feels bad, man. Oh, that is a for real feels bad. Centurion sucks to play against. It's always... I mean, it doesn't, like, suck as much... Or it doesn't suck more so than the other decks that suck to play against. But you know that it's bad to play against something when it's like, oh... So I just get to watch you play this card game for like the next 20 minutes. And my only hope in the world is that you somehow don't notice the timer and you time out. Okay, so I'm going to attack one of you. I presume this face down is going to make my day not go good. But hey, I am not a coward. This could be a fake out. You never know. It could be, at the end of the day, a fake out. It was not. 'Twas not a fake out. 'Twas actually pretty bad. 'Twas a for real in. Hoo. Hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. Shit. Okay. We're gonna, hey Kitty Tail, you're going in defense mode, but I hope you enjoyed your brief stay in the attack lane. Centurion turn 1 isn't that long, is it? I mean, no, but like, it gets to a point where it feels a lot longer than it is. Wouldn't mind getting railed by Legatia, I guess. Y'all. My heart can't take it. Heyo, there's a new spell called Spirit Bomb effect. Each monster you control damage 2,000 your opponent life points and cannot negate it. No joke. I'm not sure I trust the phrase no joke from a man named Thomas Joke. So, Monsieur Joke, what are your credentials for not telling jokes? Man, you should have seen Dragon Link combo back in the day. So painful. I mean, I was playing back in like 2022. That's when I started. And I fell off for a bit and started up again in like 2023, I think, or 2024. But I experienced, you know, whatchamacallit? Oh god, what's its name? Telements. I experienced Kashtira when it first came in, and everyone was fucking playing Kashtira. I experienced, Punk and Snake Eyes, and then Snake Eyes Fire King, and then Snake Eyes Fire King, Fiendsmith, and then I went through all of them, man. I know, I've been around this block a few times, and boy howdy, is it a long block. Is it a long block? No joke, guess you don't exist now. Rude. Rude. Rude and uncalled for. I mean, I'm not going to use Mulcharmy, but I would love to activate it just once. I like the little effect it does. Again, this is a mental game. They'll never see it coming. I might confuse them enough that they accidentally click the main phase 2 button. Yeah, I'm activating Mulcharmy for Walos. Yeah. I put bubbles on your cards, idiot. What are you gonna do? You gonna kill me? You're gonna kill me like some sort of coward? Do it then. Prove my point. Samael got you on stream, dog. It's turn 11? What in the holy mother of? I don't know how that happened. The turns got away from us. Time flies when you're having fun with your friend Sam. And he brought all of his speedroids, and you brought all of your pets. And man, I just did a whole bunch of missions, huh? Oh shit, the Synchro Cup has missions. How do I forget all of this stuff? I've been playing this game for years. Alright, well. Okay, thoughts. How do we improve the deck? I think I can do maybe one more game before I have to call it. How do we improve this deck that doesn't require super rares or ultra rares? Let me go into the deck real quick. Or, should we keep playing with this deck, or should we try one of the loners? Because I'm good with either. I'm going to take a look at what the loners look like. Okay, so there's Crystron. Is this... No, this is Speedroid. Did that guy beat me with a loner deck? That feels bad, man. And it had a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and I talk shit on this. I talked shit on this card so much before this turn. for this game, and I got beaten by the deck that it's in. Oh, and then there's Black Wings. Black Wings looks fun. I never got into it, personally. Maybe Sword Soul? I don't have any Sword Soul cards, unfortunately. Unless there's a Sword Soul loner deck. So, Crystron... Okay, you want to see me... I want to see you pilot Crystron? Okay, sure. Let me just... synchro something during both players' turns. The first step is activating Inclusion to add Sulfador to your hand. Then destroy Inclusion with the effect of Sulfador to special summon it. Doing so, send 2 Crystron monsters to the graveyard. Summon 1 Crystron monster from your graveyard. Make the necessary preparations. Then foil your opponent during the turn to summon a bunch of extra deck monsters. Here. Okay. Let's do it. This looks like the hardest deck to pilot, but sure, let's go. You got some Sword Soul from the campaign, I assume, but it's not enough. Yeah, no, I think I've done the Sword Soul campaign. Wait, you gain levels in this? Oh. Oh, no. Yeesh. Okay. I'll foil my opponent's mom with my extra deck monsters. I'll holographic foil you. What's in my hand? Tristranos, you're not the one that that I was told would be here. I can special summon from my deck, but you probably have to be on the field to do that. You can banish a total of 2 water or dragon monsters. Oh, cool. From my graveyard, huh? From my hand or graveyard. Well, that's a shame. Hey. Okay, what do you do? No, stop doing effects. I want to read my cards. Marek, please. Marek, sir, please. I know you have to avenge the Tomb Keepers. Or whatever your fucking plotline was. I know your plotline, Marek. I'm just joking. I'm just joking for the stream. I love you, Marek. You're one of my favorite villains from the show. You have a kind of weird backstory, though. If I'm being honest, it's like... It's not the worst backstory by a long shot, but like... Why did you blame the Pharaoh? I know a ghost told you to blame the Pharaoh for your father dying, but like, why did you do that, though? I know you were a kid and traumatized because you had just killed your dad, but like... And I know his wording was like, because the Pharaoh exists, your father had to die. Your father did beat you a lot, homie. So like, I don't know, it kind of leveled up. Evil Marek's face looks very weird with all the veins. Ooh, Foolish Burial. Foolish Beard. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, this is the card that I was promised would be here. And it's going to add Sulfador. Sulfador! Citri, that one, no. No. That... No. No. Sorry. Sulfanir, that's the one. We then... Okay. Yeah, okay, so we discard... This one? Oh. I mean, that's a win. That, my friend, is a win. Jono, talk shit as much as you want. I just comboed that man out of his internet connection. You could say I foiled him. I ghost red foiled him. Yeah, I'm using Sword Soul deck Synchro Cup 3 level to go, then I'm max. Hey, nice. Good luck, Thomas. You're such a good pilot at Crystron. Thank you. Thank you. I do try. It's sometimes a burden to be born with this much skill and grace and humility, but it's a burden I must carry for the sake of myself and the rest of mankind. And speaking of the rest of mankind, of which we are all a part of, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you so much for being here and spending your Friday night watching me be silly with card games. It was very fun. The Synchro Cup ends on the 18th, right? Let me just go to the next screen real quick to check. When do you end? Synchro Cup. First stage ends on the 18th, yes, which means that we will be able to do the Synchro Cup again next week. If that's what you guys want to see. If you'd prefer to open up a room and then we duel and stuff together, I might have more decks finished next week. We'll see about that when we get there. No, I'm an attack helicopter, Mr. Marx. Anyway, I might have some more decks finished by then, so we'll be able to play with those. Bring along your favorite decks and also your biggest opinions about anime, and we'll talk about it. In the meantime, speaking of anime, go and watch the new Byte Marx video. I did it, it's about Digimon, and I prescribed. Give me a second. My brain is like melting. Not created. What's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for here? Prescribed? That's surely not right. I gave Emilio, my co-host on the channel, a partner Digimon. And I did you were diagnosed with Toyagumon. That's pretty good. But yeah, I gave him a partner Digimon. I did a whole video explaining my reasoning behind it and everything. It was assigned. I think that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. It was very fun to do. Go and check it out. I'm pretty proud of it. Have a good rest of your weekend. Thomas joke. I heartily disagree. Boruto is not better than his father, Boruto's dad. I just started watching Demon Slayer. Hot take, it's pretty good so far. Yeah, Demon Slayer was fun. It's not my favorite, but like, it's a fun show. It has really good animation and lots of fun fights. And it's good. Enjoy it. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Stay friendly. Stay kind. Stay watching. Stay away from Konami's combos. From foiling people. Stay away from foiling people. And as always, stay magical, everyone. So long.